The Toronto Blue Jays, after 80 games so far this season, are 62-18. In this episode, we play host to the Los Angeles Dodgers. This game marks the halfway point in the season, and I will say it's been a great season so far for the Blue Jays, where Mike Trout's looking to capture
inside and
his...
under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto,
So
Ontario.
he's won 3 for
we
real.
get the homestand underway.
He won 1 with the Angels. I think he's won 2 with us. So he's looking to capture his 6th MVP award.
This guy's a
so far this season, and halfway through the year, he is the front runner in the American League.
Whip coming in
and strike 3, front runner for the Cy Young in the American League. The 13-0 Alejandro Quevedo looks to capture win number 14 on the year. Why does it go like that so fast? All we need is 1 strikeout to start the game, and that thing pops up. What the heck? I don't know why it's been like that recently.
Watching him, it seemed
and
like
there's 2 down just like that.
I want to see if he can carry it through this month as well.
The Blue Jays are looking to repeat as world champions.
Alfonso, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate.
We've won 4 American League pennants in a row. We lost to the Dodgers, and then we beat
laid off, and the count runs full.
The Giants. Then we lost to the Phillies. Last year we beat the Reds. Have not won it back-to-back years, though. That ball ripped into left field. Soto there, and the inning's over. The Jays looking to defend. They don't. I wish they made it so like they could add in the pennant things and stuff, because that'd be really cool. But we have not won it in back-to-back years, and hopefully until now. 1-1, Francisco Lindor way ahead of it.
McConnell is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job
check
of
swing from
base
Lindor.
hits,
Did he go? The third base umpire doesn't think he did. The count now even at 2-2.
Like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty.
2-2 pitch from McConnell misses outside. The count now full of Francisco Lindor. Lindor having one of the worst seasons of his career, actually. His age 31 season, not playing the same way he used to, and he's one of my favorite players, but when the trade deadline rolls around, I will be looking and taking up offers for Francisco Lindor. Ball 4, he will work a leadoff walk, though. Who knows? Maybe he picks it up big time, and
here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the juniors.
Up in the
he's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hit high all the standings. Trout deep left field. Go, no, and now they're going to have to send Lindor back. If Lindor can have a really good next month and a half, then he'll probably be able to definitely stick around. I'm not saying I'll definitely trade him, but he's definitely on the block right now. 1-1 count, Juan Soto up.
I can't even imagine the
fouls off the 2-seamer down the pipe, and now behind in the count 1-2. 1-2 pitch from McConnell, and Lindor takes off for second. Soto rips it into right field. It'll just barely stay fair.
Now it'll kick around in the corner. And a relay home.
Lindor,
and they'll have
that was probably a smart move by him. He made it seem like he was going home, because Soto probably would have been dead meat at second base.
Second and third here with
they had to make sure Lindor wasn't trying to score while Soto was trying to get into second. Now 3-2 to Bellinger, fouled off.
Just to make contact.
And he'll get another one. I'll happily take a walk to load the bases for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The next 3-2. Hit on the ground down
fouled
the
off
line.
just barely. That was almost
so
not good at all, because we would not have gained anything out of that had that stayed fair. Full count pitch once again to Cody Bellinger. That ball's hit well into center field. It will be caught. Both runners will tag. Lindor will score. Soto into third safely. There's 2 down, but the Blue Jays take a 1-0 lead in the first. They'll take a base hit from Vladimir Guerrero Jr., second in the American League, behind only his teammate Mike Trout in RBIs. Full count pitch to Guerrero. Chopped to third, and that's pretty easy inning-ending ground out.
There, the inning is over.
With that, we head into the top of the second, where Alejandro Quevedo looks to continue to roll right through the LA Dodger lineup. And he misses twice, just off the zone. Now a 3-1 count on Chris Taylor. Fly ball right center field. Winker and Trout both chasing after it. Trout calls off Winker, and they almost collide in the outfield. Trout is there, though, and there's one away.
He had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Batting fifth.
One down now.
In now. Manuel Alonso.
Crazy mustached man.
Opportunity in this one.
Trying to be the next Raleigh Fingers, I guess. Steps in the box, and Quevedo apparently misses again. Another 3-1 count. And he does. Well, he didn't go around on it, but the pitcher's still in the zone. Full count now. Line shot. Lindor is there, and there's two away. That was not an easy play. Quick reflexes from Francisco Lindor for out number 2.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second.
And now it's a 2-1 count. Quevedo, he's probably thrown more balls than he has strikes in this game. And now that ball left field. Soto chases after it. He can't get it. It bounces off the wall. Trout will be the one to field it. He gets it in quickly. Good effort from Soto out there in left field to try and reel it in. He can't. That'll be a 2-out double. The Dodgers have the tying run in scoring position. Guillermo Ibarra now will work a walk. So 2-out double, then a 2-out walk. They might be in business. Brandon Lau drives it right field, deep. Winker back to the track, to the wall. It's off the top of the wall and gone. 3-1 Dodgers in the second. Wow. Brandon Lau, a 3-run shot to give the Dodgers the lead. Looking to give Quevedo his first loss of the season. We sim. Greg McConnell, the pitcher on the mound for LA. Leadoff double from Lindor, then a walk. The bases will be loaded now. With 1 out for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. You know he is looking for something to drive. He comes up clutch 9 times out of 10. And he almost hit a grand slam there. That ball stayed fair. It definitely had enough behind it, that's for sure. 1-2 count. Guerrero. And that will be a pretty shallow fly ball. They're going to send Lindor to the plate. And that will be a sacrifice fly. There's 2 down and 2 on for Eugenio Suarez. It'll take a base hit to tie this game up. He's 0 for 1 in the game. 2-2 count on him. Can he come up big?
Here it is.
He has settled into the role of Toronto Blue Jay very well as he comes up big for the team here. That's an RBI single. Bellinger advances to third. The game is tied, and the Jays have an opportunity to take back the lead. Jesse Winker, 0 for 1 in the game. We traded for him before the season started. And that'll be a grounder to first. Flip backwards, and the inning is over. But the Jays are able to tie it up.
Now at the plate.
So now we simulate a bit more, see if Quevedo can keep playing well. Oh, and yes, I did give Kana Ono the starting role over Jerome Bolton. So Kana Ono is now the starting center. Trevor Hildenberger now on the mound for LA. The bases are loaded. 1 out for Juan Soto.
Gets him swinging.
And make that 2 outs for Vlad. Cody Bellinger.
Now the Toronto number 4 hitter.
2-1 count. Because I have Bellinger and Guerrero. They swap depending on if the starter's a lefty or righty, so I always forget who's where. And huge opportunity to come through. The Jays don't end up coming through.
Start off the 5th.
Not even going to try and repeat how to say this guy's name. No clue. Quevedo doesn't really care. He's just trying to send him right back to the dugout.
This'll land untouched.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
It's fouled away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Inside, count even at 2-2.
Off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
And full count now. Cavado can't seem to hit his spot here in the 5th. But he will strike out Vielma. 4th strikeout of the game for Alejandro. Really? Only 4 strikeouts so far in this game.
Digging in, Miles Straw.
For Cavado, hopefully he'll be able to pick up some more of those as the game goes on. I believe he does lead the league in strikeouts, make that 5 strikeouts for him.
Say his 3rd punch out of the game.
3 of those 5 have come off that same guy right there,
And up
Straw.
next, the power-hitting third baseman Matt
Chapman will work a 2-out walk. 1-2 pitch to Alonso. He goes down swinging, the inning's over.
Swing and a miss.
And now we'll sim a bit more. Walk from Suarez, 2 outs, 2 on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
And the bases will be loaded. Can Lindor come through? Like I was saying earlier, he needs to start coming through. He's 1 for 1 in the game. He also has a walk.
The set and the 1-1.
And he will fly out to center field. Dodgers get out of another bases loaded jam. Cavado gets 2 more punch outs in the 6th. And we'll pick things up with him pitching against Lau. Homered off him earlier. The source of all the Dodger offense so far in this game.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Can Cavado send him packing? Cavado has settled into the number 4 very well, and Lau again, left field. Soto watches it go. See you later. Second of the game for Brandon Lau. The Dodgers lead it 4-3 in the 7th.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2. Cavado just misses full count.
I mean, his ERA is in the 2s. And they're just hammering him.
And that ball's driven well to left field. Soto back to the track, to the wall. It's gone. Back-to-back home runs for the Dodgers. Alejandro Cavado. Oh, he does have 125 pitches. Well, 277 average hit. I didn't know he had so many pitches. We'll bring in Stephon Prado. Now we just hope it won't be a loss for Cavado. He is not in line for the win. 2 walks to kick off the bottom of the 8th against Derek Law, Mike Trout. Can he come through as he has so far this year for us? And that is no way. I thought that would have been a base hit. Instead, they turn it into a double play. 2 outs with a runner on third, the runner being Cesar Hernandez.
the left fielder, number 22.
2-1 count, Juan Soto up.
And that'll bring up the dynamic.
See if he'll be able to get a pitch to drive and tie this game up. It won't tie the game up, but it will get the Jays 1 run closer. That'll be a 2-out RBI double, stand-up double at that for Juan Soto. Cody Bellinger now an opportunity to tie it.
The first baseman,
Cody Bellinger.
0 for 2 in the game, Bellinger. This would be a very good time for him to come up big.
No doubt when he comes up.
Oh man, I was looking fastball. They hit Bellinger with the curve.
Money run
wow, that made Bellinger look silly. 1-2.
A 1-2 pitch.
Derek Law throws it very inside on Bellinger. You don't throw inside on Cody Bellinger. You know what happens when you aggravate Cody Bellinger? You know what happens? Derek Law.
Impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week
The
ahead.
list. Full count, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck. They don't want to keep the inning alive, especially for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I think Bellinger will get something to hit here. 3-2.
High and deep to
Deep, right field, Bellinger, did he go deep? Oh no, running into the outfield wall. Rolling fingers with the catch.
He'll lead things off.
Wow, and the Dodgers keep on to their lead. They lead by 1. We go to the 9th. Josh Hader brought on to try and keep it where it is, and that ball's driven well. Deep right field. Back to the wall. Winker did not play that well at all, and that'll be a leadoff double. Man. Pitching has really been the only reason we've lost games so far this year. I don't think we've had one game we've lost because we could not get any offense going. It's really just been terrible pitching a lot so far this season. Strike 3 looking, 1 down.
It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
That might mean intentional walk, but I'm not going to do that. No, it is Matt Chapman. I don't really like pitching Matt Chapman, but I also don't think we're going to be able to get a ground ball from Alonso. Well, that would have been helpful if there was a runner on first. The inning would be over. Instead, there's 2 down, but Hader can look for the punch out on Alonso. I'm not going to intentionally walk in to bring up Lau. Lau's homered on me twice in this one, and Alonso is 0 for 3.
1-2 now.
1-2 outside slider, got him swinging. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Jays have a chance to tie it at least, maybe even take the lead. Alex Claudio brought on to pitch. He's having a good season, like an incredibly good season. 0.98 ERA out of the pen for the Dodgers. 1-2, Guerrero leads off the 9th. Fouled off. That was very inside. I don't know how Guerrero was able to hit that. He does. Keeps his at-bat alive. 1-2.
Now another 1-2.
Guerrero, he was sitting on the sinker. He got it. That'll be a leadoff single.
The tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting
probably
the man on
right
there.
No, not with Suarez. I trust Suarez. He's 1 for 3 in the game with an RBI single. 2-1 from Claudio. Got him.
2-2.
Fooled him pretty bad.
I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he
2-2.
picked it up very well out of his hand.
Come on, you got this.
Here now the 2-2.
Claudio delivers. It's a changeup down the pipe. Suarez is able to wait a little longer on it, but he's still swinging early on the change.
Grounder down the line.
That one fouled off as well. That was a slider. And I feel like Alex Claudio has like the slowest pitches ever. But he can easily speed it up. No, he went even slower. 1 down. Claudio, the Jays have not faced pitching this slow. I haven't on MLB The Show, like ever. This is crazy. That's ripped into center field. That will not fall in, and the Jays are down to their final out.
The catch, and there's a big out number 2.
And it's Kana Ono, 2-2 count. I don't think I want him batting. I think I'd rather Haywood Knight have the bat in his hand. 2-2 count. Jays down to their final strike. Claudio gets the sign. And he delivers a ground ball third base. The Dodgers win in Toronto.
Way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
This evening's game
That's
comes
disappointing,
to an end,
but
5-4,
all right, that'll wrap up this episode of the Toronto Blue Jays franchise here in MLB.